Sounds real.
Sounds real.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jack.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again. Happy New Year 2024, baby.
So we ended the year with our buddies, our good friends from Alamogordo.
Yes.
From the Rabbit Hole. Good old Go Alice. We got them to come out and play at the Crown and Eagle.
Yeah.
And Scott, he was in another band.
He was.
Invicta.
He was in Invicta as well, so they
performed. But before we get into it, let's talk about the opener. All right.
Okay, so yeah, our buddy
A.D Tellez.
A.D Tellez.
Yeah, wow.
So we asked him to do this last minute gig, and he agreed. So he's a trooper for doing that. He put a 30-minute set, more or less.
About 20.
About 20-minute set together, and
did about 4 or 5 songs.
And let me tell you, he nailed it. I think the crowd loved it. Strong vocal performance. Some of the covers he chose were
yeah, he did a Tonic.
Yeah,
crowd pleasers. That's his PD song, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was a really good acoustic set.
Acoustic set.
He did.
His vocals were clean. They're powerful. His songwriting soulful. His lyrics are very, very powerful, very touching, and man, he nailed it. You know, so
keep it up. Signal went out. Yeah, keep that up, man. That was really good.
All right. Well, I guess that.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Right on the spot, guys. Right on the spot. Let's reinsert. But yeah, he did a really awesome acoustic set. And after that was Invicta.
Yeah.
So Invicta is a new band. This was actually their first.
Was it their debut?
Yeah, it was their debut here in El Paso.
Awesome.
And this is Scott's band, the drummer of Go Alice.
Well, he's drumming for them.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I don't know if he's permanent or is he? I don't know.
I believe they
his,
put that band together.
Okay, cool.
So, and they're gonna. He told me they were actually gonna go in the studio and actually cut a demo.
Nice.
So
looking forward to that as well.
But damn, they were really good.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, they're just like a throwback of like 80s. We were talking about it.
We should record it. We talked about it at that time.
Classic metal.
Yes.
Like Riot.
Yes.
The late 70s, early 80s style. That kind of those bands that were emerging.
That new wave of British metal or whatever. Yeah.
They had that classic metal.
Classic metal sound. Yes.
And then there was some punk thrown in, a little bit punk riffs.
There was some punk in there too. Yeah, there's a punk influence that was in there. Like early punk though.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of misfitty stuff that was going on.
That's right.
Yeah, so
really good band. You guys need to check them out. They're up and coming, and
hopefully they get their CD out soon.
Yeah, and I definitely want to see them at the Rabbit Hole. That's the next stop, to see them at their place, in their environment, in their
in their lair.
Yes.
In their rabbit hole.
And then Go Alice, of course.
Go Alice is they're one of our favorite bands to see. They're always fun.
Yes.
They're great people. Love them. I mean,
it was nice to see them out of their element.
Yeah, it's nice to see them here in El Paso.
I was really excited, and
they were in our backyard,
and I felt like, oh man, I gotta drive an hour and some change home. But I'm like, wait a minute, they're here in El Paso.
Yeah,
you know, because we always see them
ours was like a 2-minute drive. So
I was like,
but we do appreciate you guys coming out and bringing.
Yes, thank you so much.
It was very awesome.
So they played that night, and it was a really good show. And then of course,
really wanted to comment on one thing. You know what I love about this group that comes from Alamogordo, that they're so tight knit, and they got this strong sense of family. Because families actually came out.
That's right.
To support.
For a little bit,
drive. I
kind of shut my eyes and I thought, am I at the Rabbit Hole?
Yeah.
Because
there were so many people we saw that we know. Yeah. The patrons of Rabbit Hole.
The love was just.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they, the families come out, their fans come out, and they make the drive to come and support their bands. And for me, that says a lot. It says a lot about what's going on out there in that community. It
Yeah.
says a lot about the talent. Because if these weren't talented bands, you know,
they'd
be like, I'm not going to drive 2 hours.
I got something going on.
Yeah, exactly. So, and to see them live, to see them perform, and they do it, and I think that they're very appreciative. You know, A.D Tellez, Invicta, and even Brittney's Rage, they're very appreciative of their fan base.
Yes.
That they put on a good show.
They did.
They never skimp out. It's like every show that they're going to put on is going to be like they're either their first or their last. It's really, really
and they were
impressive.
troopers. They were troopers because they left that night.
Yeah,
they were originally going to stay, and
you know how we feel now, buddies.
Yeah. Am I driving okay? I think we're parked, man.
But yeah, they had to play at the Rabbit Hole the next day for New Year's.
Yeah, they had to play their New Year's Eve party.
That was a good show. So thank you for coming out. And then of course Brittney's Rage closed the show, which they do a mix-up of classics, covers, and some originals.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And they go back and forth, you know, from Whiskey A Go-Go, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, so they're
really good. Really good. We caught a full performance at the Rock House, and that was a really good show.
That was
for the Walk in the Shadows. We talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Brittney's Rage. But thank you for everyone that accepted our invitation. I really appreciate that. You guys made an awesome night. Without you guys, we wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it's true.
And thank you, Crown and Eagle, for hosting that amazing show that night.
Yeah.
And allowing our buddies to play. That was really cool. And hopefully we'll see you guys more often.
Yeah, absolutely.
In our hometown. So,
yeah, you always have a place to crash. If you guys
that's right. And Bart, man, we didn't see you.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up, Bart, man?
Bart, man.
Yeah, what's up, Bart, man?
But we'll catch you at Signals 99.
That's true. We're going to be out there.
So, and sounds real?
Sounds real.
And we're out.